Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so as you can tell from the title, we are redoing the androids Super Battle Road to try out the new LR androids. Obviously, if you haven't seen my summoning video from yesterday, I went back in on the banner and did manage to pull them. So we are going to try out the team. I've bought an android's friend, and then I am using the MVP 17 as my leader. I feel like that's the best way to build the team, because obviously the LR androids are super good, so we want to have 2 copies of them. I'm not going to bother with a no items run, just to make it a little less stressful, so we can have a nice smooth ride through the stage. Especially because units like, see the 16, his guard passive didn't activate, so still takes a reasonable amount of damage from the int unit. But yeah, so we're just going to go through the stage. It shouldn't be too difficult. Obviously, if you are not new to the channel, then you know we've already beaten this stage with no items before the LR androids came out. And considering they lower attack with their super as well, there's a lot of units on the team do that. It's just yet another unit lowering attack. So almost everyone on this team, in fact, apart from 16. Well, actually, I guess we got the 2 cells. I'm going to keep a rotation of LR cell and Tech cell, just because I really like that rotation. And then we're going to have a rotation of the new LR androids with MVP 17. So we floated off the cell, didn't we? So we'll keep this cell here. But let's go ahead and get our first transformation and let 16 take over. 16, the absolute defensive beast. I think he gets, what is it? 200% attack and defense. 6 key, so he's already nice and high on the key. The only issue is his 18 key super will obviously do the most damage, but it sacrifices 6% of your HP, whereas his 12 key super greatly raises his defense and also still lowers attack and defense, which is obviously very good. So because we still have the item active as well, he should tank everything here really well. So I'm going to go ahead and take out the AGL, and then we will let Tech Cell. Actually, I'll stay focused on... Yeah, no, he'll definitely take out the AGL, but we'll stay focused on him anyway, because then he'll hit the int one, and then we can... Let's lower the attack of the tech one with our support 18 over here. So yeah, with an item active, yeah, he's just not going to take any damage, which is awesome. I do like his super attack animations as well. The 18 key one is pretty awesome, but like I said, it does sacrifice 6% of your HP. Fortunately, the Android team, we've got the double cell rotation once we get it set up, is a very, very good healing rotation, because LR cell will heal with his AoE super, and then of course Tech cell heals on every super. Nice big crit there from him as well. Yeah, 60k, that's not too bad. And then we'll get this guy attack lowered ready for the next turn. So in fact, considering what our health is on, we're probably able to transform the other androids. So we did actually, we gained quite a bit of HP back. Oh, it's only, well, to be fair, it's, HP is 66% or more. So sorry, wait, that's for their dodge. So yeah, oh, it's 66 or less. So wait, what are we on? Okay, yeah, I guess we're like just under, so... Okay, so let's do... Yeah, let's put you in the middle. What I'll do is, actually, let's not... We won't transform them, and we'll just see how well they perform as 17 and 18 here. Because we can get their 18 key super, so we'll take a look at that. And let 16 tank on the end there. Obviously MVP 17 is already a ridiculously good unit, buffs everyone with their defense, so once you start getting these attack lowers put on some of the enemies, he's not going to take a huge amount of damage either. So 2.5 million on the androids without a attack support unit on the rotation, so that is pretty good. 9 million. I think the friend that I bought only has 1 dupe. So that is actually pretty solid as well. Mine obviously has none, so it's only at 55%. So we'll keep them as the floating one. But yeah, now we have our cell rotation. It's not a good way to get a lot of orbs for tech cell. I guess we could do this. Because the tech cell heals more than LR cell. So since we couldn't get a huge amount of orbs for the tech cell in the front slot, he would have taken a fairly reasonable amount of damage anyway. And we'll go with the 18 key for 16. I don't think he'll get a chance to attack. Depends whether we get a crit here or not. Oh yeah, there you go. So wow, 2.9. This is my one, so this is the 55%, and we have no support unit on the rotation, and just, you know, 3 million attack stat, get 2 million damage in a crit. So yeah, that's I've always been a big fan of the Android team. Obviously, if you're not new to the channel, you'll know that. Like, Super 17 is a big meme over on this channel. So when it was revealed that they were going to be the LR, I was already quite excited. I know a lot of people were a little bit disappointed because they wanted it to be the a new Super Saiyan Goku. But I was very excited. And obviously really wanted to pull them. So that's why I had to get that stone top up and go back in. So look at this rotation. They're on 23 key without picking up any orbs. So that is a little bit ridiculous. But I guess we're going to have to target Rildo a couple of times, get his attack lowered. And then I guess we should target the tech one just for the sake of 18's safety at the back here. Just because of all of this physical, I feel like I should use an item, because if we get a super attack out of nowhere, normal attacks I feel like they could tank quite well, because 17 gives a buff, and then obviously the androids, once they've done their super attack, they've lowered attack. But if Rildo super attacks in one of these first 2 slots, without an item active, we probably would die. So we'll go ahead and do this. Obviously Princess Snake, our health was, we'd lost a little bit of health, so there was still some value in using the Princess Snake. And once we've put these couple of attack lowers, yeah, see, there's a super. This will probably still do a fair bit. Yeah, 50. Well, actually, 50k. That's really good. So no item active. We probably would have been looking at close to 100k. So I suppose it wasn't necessarily too bad, but I mean, that just goes to show the power of this team. And then an additional super as well. So good stuff. That is the friend one. I didn't actually check what their stats were, because they have the built-in dodge when their HP is 66% or more. I don't know. I guess I probably would still give them 3 dodge, because obviously if you're under 66% HP, they don't have that. And we all know from all the videos in the past that level 3 dodge can come in clutch. So I probably still would give it to them. Let's see. What did they actually give them? Because I think for a physical unit, I would probably go 9 crit and 3 dodge, because obviously open their bottom right. So, oh, they went for additionals. Okay. 11 additional, 6 crit. That's interesting. I mean, obviously, like they do lower attack with their super, so it's not the worst choice, but that's definitely not what I would do with mine. But we'll go ahead and get rid of Rildo first, just because most of our team is physical. So it definitely feels like a good idea to do that. Obviously, Cell is going to AoE, so he's going to hit everyone. And then we'll give these to you. So hopefully, depending on I'm not going to try and like stall or anything like that, but hopefully we can get the Dokkan attack with the friend LR androids, get a nice 24 key super. Maybe after we transformed into 16, but I guess it depends how much health we're going to lose. So one of the great things about the LR androids is, I mean, looking at all their stats on paper and stuff, not only are their stats ridiculously high, their super attacks both lower attack, but it's the fact they're also a support unit. So not only do they have this chance to dodge, they give themselves key and attack and defense, which is fairly reasonable, but they're also android category allies key +2 and 40% attack. So they're just really, really good. And there's not really much else we can say, but yeah, they are fantastic. And we are going to be able to transform both of them. We have our boy 17 here to buff their defense. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to transform both of them here. I feel like I probably still will go for, while at least 2 of them are alive and 1 of them is an STR unit, I probably still will just go for the 12 key supers if I can, because obviously MVP 17 is a key support unit. Yeah, okay. I was going to say it's impossible to get his 18 key. Sorry, his 12 key. So I might keep mine as the 16 and 17 for now. Just because they can still lower attack in that final slot. So we'll give you those, and then let's get, actually yeah, let's get him to attack the tech one, so he's got a little bit of extra attack lower as well before he hits him. And then we'll get the LR, we'll get 17 and 18 to attack Rildo again. So full 24 key super coming up from Android 16, so, or 4.4 million, because obviously transforming into 16, he does not have that 40% attack passive as well, so I guess that's another good reason to keep the other androids transformed. So how much is this going to do? 140. I mean, on category Super Battle Road with type disadvantage, that's not terrible, because obviously even with his 200% defense increase, that doesn't help you huge amounts against super attacks. And so now, of course, MVP 17 going to get super attacked. Going to be pretty low on health. At least they're all attack lowered. They've both super attack now, so there's no way they will take out the androids at the end here. They're both going to do basically no damage. Yeah. So that gives us a chance to heal up next turn. This team would be absolutely perfect if I could have pulled the int cell, because he would have transformed, would have got full health. It would have been quite a wonderful rotation. But anyway, let's grab those, because that's still a 12 key super. Then we'll do this. Get ourselves a nice heal. And then we will pick all of these up with Cell to boost his defense, and then we'll give you those as well. So I think LR Cell at the front here should take out Rildo with the AoE. Obviously we have the STR 18 is providing support as well, so hopefully, yeah, well, he gets a crit, so yeah, definitely going to take him out, which is perfect. And Cell going to keep us nicely on full HP. This guy being attack lowered, and the fact that Cell can tank nicely with those orbs that we picked up means he's not going to take any damage. And I mean, yeah, this is just like the Androids No Items run, really. I mentioned it quite a few times in that, but once you get down to only one opponent, we've got so many units that lower attack that it's just never going to be able to do any damage to us, because he's just constantly getting attack lowered, and he's the only person we can target with all of those supers. So well, no attack is lost by not having him linked up with the other 16. And in fact, he gets less key. Wow, so yeah, MVP 17 is a better link partner for 16 than 16. So that's an interesting one. Right, I don't want to get the Dokkan mode, so give you those, and then give you those. Nice, look at that. So Dokkan mode ready to go. So I guess we are not going to have the androids on rotation or be able to transform, because we're going to be at the start of a new fight. So I guess we'll probably go for either Tech Cell or LR Cell, depending on what the orb situation is for this first turn coming up. So let's see what the rotation is going to look like here. It's 3 enemies for the last one, I think. And then, of course, we have to have an STR opponent again. So he's the one we're going to have to try and get rid of first. Oh, look at all these attacks. Yeah, so I guess the best thing to do is this. It's tough, because all of those STR attacks in the front slot. I'm not happy about all the int attacks being there as well, but this is a really bad rotation for this team setup. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this, But then we are going to go ahead and pop this other Icarus, because we obviously need to survive the turn to actually get the heal from the Dokkan attack. So then we'll do this, and then we will lower the attack of Rildo. That's 5? Yeah, we can't get their 18 key super. So let's do that. Just for that little bit of extra health plus survive the turn. Yeah, see, we shouldn't take in much damage from normal attacks from anyone except the int one. 140 from the super. Fortunately, we have almost 550,000 HP with this team, which is pretty nice. So, of course, here come all the super attacks. Hey, level 3 dodge, though, from our boy, Texel. There you go. That's why we give them level 3 dodge. So, of course, we get a quick one. Well, that's actually not too bad. Good work there, Emulator. You didn't horribly screw me over this time. So Texel, he should do a reasonable amount of damage with this Dokkan attack. If we can get a crit, then obviously that would be super nice. Our main goal is to get rid of Rildo first, just because of the fact that he has type advantage over like half of our team. So, and then of course we get a type disadvantage super as well. Yeah, the Icarus was definitely a good choice, because we absolutely would be dead. We are going to get a little bit of a heal from this AoE as well, plus the Dokkan mode. We should be, I would say, fairly close to full health by the end of the turn, or by the start of next turn, should I say. 1.3 on my LR androids, which again, no dupes, no support, only their 12 key super. Definitely not terrible. Okay, so not quite full health, and not quite low enough to transform into 16, but that's okay. I'm sure their defense is probably going to be higher than 17. Yeah, so we'll still put them first. We'll get them to continue attacking Rildo with the attack down plan. And I'm going to save all these purple orbs ready for Texel next turn. And we still have the Icarus active, so yeah, we are not going to take any damage this turn. Almost 3 mil on the androids now, untransformed. Very, very good. And yeah, we meet the HP restriction in order to get that dodge passive, so there you go. Double dodges from the friend androids. You gotta love units that can dodge whilst having 0 dodge in the hidden potential system, so we take those. And then another attack lower on Rildo. So even the 18 here, who is essentially a free-to-play unit, she's yeah, gonna be all good thanks to all of that attack lowering. So actually, I think we just very easily win here now, because Texel will take out Rildo, I think, and if he doesn't, his health is probably going to be low enough that the AoE from LR Cell takes him out. And we picked up a huge amount of orbs, so we're not going to take much damage. Yes, even 10k from type disadvantage. 2.8, Big Bad Bosses is active. Yeah, million damage there. Of course we'll get the type disadvantage super. This could actually kill me. 250,000. Well, when you got 550,000 HP, 250,000 I guess isn't that bad. So so we don't quite take out baby, of course. And then there's another super attack. Whew, this is getting this last turn got a little bit spicy. We took 2 type disadvantage super attacks and we still survived the turn. So there you go. I mean, that is really a testament to how defensively strong this team is. 2 type disadvantage super attacks on category Super Battle Road with no damage reduction items active, and we survived. So there's not a lot of teams that can do that, and I would know from repeated attempts at recording the no item runs for certain stages and dying over and over again to things like type disadvantage super attacks. So same again here. I think we're going to keep our androids transformed so they can provide that extra attack support. There's no way to avoid his 18 key, so we are going to sacrifice a little bit of health, but we should be okay because we should finish off Rildo. And then the other androids will easily finish off baby. I guess realistically, I actually should have used like an Android 8, because if we'd got super attacked in that first slot, we would have died. So, too keen was I to transform 16 and go ham on our enemies, but fortunately it worked out. They obviously got the super attacks out of their system in the previous turn, so there you go. MVP 17 takes out baby, and we can call that one a day. So yeah, that was very straightforward. We could probably do the no items run with this team, but obviously RNG on the super attacks and things like that come in all down to RNG. But yeah, we beat our best time, so, and we only used 4 items out of the potential 8. So, and I didn't even bring the Whis. I knew I wouldn't need them, so I brought Future Bulma, which actually would have been kind of funny to use in that last turn just to get a massive attack boost, but obviously we didn't really need it. So there you go, that is the new LR androids taking down the android category Super Battle Road. They are an awesome unit. I'm so very happy that I pulled them. Always loved the android team, and now it's just even better. So let me know what you think of the androids down below. Even if you didn't pull them, what do you think of them? I know some people were still a little bit disappointed, but I think that's just because they're the androids, and that sort of thing always happens. It happened with Bojack, where because it's a unit that people are not super hyped about, people will like criminally underrate it. But Bojack, even with like 1 dupe, I've found is really, really good. And I recently pulled a second one in my collab with Social Fire, which I was obviously very happy to get because, like I said, I think he is very underrated. Even to this day, no one really talks about him. So let me know what you think down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.